Okay, this one. Hey YouTube. Okay, I did turn it off. Uh, so I guess I owe everyone like an update since or I guess the whole story since I told my mom, or I gave her the letter or whatever. Cause everyone asks me about it, like, I don't think they understand that if I, like, when I gave it to her, or like, her response or anything like that. And it looks like I have makeup on. I swear I don't. Anyways, I'm not gonna edit this either because it's so much easier to just like vlog and not edit things, you know? Yeah, I mean, if you don't vlog, then you don't, but so I told my mom, and I didn't tell my mom. Okay, so as I said, it's the second day of soccer practice. I skipped out. I wrote the letter while crying, and then I made the video. And this was not planned, like, cause I had made a note on my phone and wrote it, and then I was gonna like revise it just for whenever, cause I wanted it to be like good, but I didn't want it to be like fake. So I wrote it the next morning and added a bunch of stuff because I got emotional. So that's why it was like really long. And I placed it on her bed, and then like I don't know. It was like I just got in my car and started driving, and I had no idea where I was gonna go. I just started calling my friends. I was like, okay, first I'll call Molly. Then I called Courtney, and I just drove to her house, like, and I was like, can I come over? And she was like sleeping, and I just went into her bed, and I was like, I just gave my mom a letter telling her I'm gay. Well, I told her on the phone first, and then like I just sat there and like people from the soccer team had been calling me. My coach had called me. He had texted me, and so Courtney's there, and she's just like, I had to leave to go to work soon, and so we talked, and I just felt sick to my stomach. And my mom texted me, and she's like, "Where are you?" And she had called me, and I just texted her, and I was like, "Mom, go home, go to your bedroom," and I think said something like that, and read the letter. So I guess she did, and she texted me, and she's like, I did. Or no, she texted me, and she's like, she didn't text me. Or, yeah, she didn't text me, and then she texted me after that. So after, she texted me after I sent that, and she said, you need to come home. And I was like, did you read the letter? And she's like, yes. And that's all she said. And so I went home, and I seriously, like, paused, like, outside the door. I was like, oh my god. Like, it was so awkward. And because I had no idea what her response was, because all she texted me was, yes. So I walk in, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. And I just figured she'd probably be like, I'd walk in, and she would just come up and hug me, but no. She came out of the bedroom, and I just walked towards her, and she's like, I don't even know what she said for sure. She was like, I love you, or she hugged me first. I can't even remember. And then, but when she hugged me, or no, okay, she must have been like, I love you. And then, like, I walked by her, and, like, she's like, can I have a hug? And I was like, yeah. And then, but it felt wrong. Like, I pushed away the hug that I got. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I just thought it was going to be so bad. And it ended up, she accepted me, I guess, or whatever. And so I kind of like pushed away, and she's like, what, I can't have a hug from my own son? I think I could tell that she'd been crying too. And I was like, no. And I don't know. She asked me, like, when I had told my brother, because I guess, I don't know if I mentioned that in my letter, but somehow she knew. And so then I didn't know if she was going to tell my dad or anything. I just went upstairs. And she was saying that she didn't care if I did soccer or whatnot. And so I went to my upstairs, and I just sat in my room. And night I saw that my parents' bedroom was closed, which would mean that my dad was in there, my mom were in there, because I just know, like, during the night, like, it's 7 o'clock. Like, why did they have the door closed? And I knew that she'd been telling him right then. I mean, it's not that I didn't want her to, I just thought maybe she would ask. But I guess I gave my okay, because I said, you can tell, like, in the letter, I don't know. Just I felt like she was going to be like, are you sure you want me to tell Dad? But whatever. And so that night they took me downstairs where they usually have talks with their children, and they talked to me about all that stuff, and like, are you sure? And is it a phase? And we love you no matter what. And I don't know, maybe a little bit of disappointment, but they never showed that. Because, I bet parents just, like, my parents at least knew that they probably should be accepting, and like, how could they judge me when my brother and sister, oh, I lied, my brother and sister aren't perfect. Yeah, so yeah, that's that, and nothing else is, oh, while we were down there, my sister, who I'm just gonna say is a little crazy, we didn't want her to find out, and while we were down there, I guess she went through my mom's texts, and, like, I don't know what she could really infer from that, because all it said was, like, go read the letter, and so I guess my sister had called my brother, and my brother just, like, told her, like, oh, like, you saw, and I bet maybe she found out from him, because he confirmed it, I don't know, but she's never said anything like she knows. So I bet she just doesn't think I know that she knows. And she's just not trustworthy. Like, I could see her telling people when she gets drunk, which happens a lot. Like, it's bad. It's not like she gets drunk for fun. Or it's not like it's a party drunk. It's more like I get drunk because I'm an alcoholic and I have other issues. But yeah. And I'm not gonna come out in high school because my mom that day, after we hugged, and I was saying right before I went upstairs, she was saying that she didn't see why I needed to tell people, and that she'd heard horror stories from his family, we know, that about, like, coming out, and like it would ruin my senior year. But it feels like, I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me, like, it seems like that would be kind of like her protecting herself, because I don't know, she said that what's said in this house stays in this house, but I don't know, it just seems like one of those things that I shouldn't have to hide, but I guess I'm not hiding it, people just don't know, but at the same time, you guys know what I'm saying, I hope, like, like, I don't know what else to say, I think that's pretty much it. I made a video. Oh, this is 8 minutes. Okay, I'll have to make this. I made a video, or I should make a video probably about some other shit. I can't even think right now. Okay, that's it. Done.